Good day to honorable panelists and to our research advisor to Mr. Vicente Delatado. And we present our research study which is all about being out of school children in relation to offenses committed in Barangay Caipian, City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. And my name is Julius Dibangayan and Mrs. Sunshine Espirito, my research partner. Let's proceed the chapter 1 introduction. Introduction. Global citation. According to American people, through the United States Agency for International Development, USAID 2018, despite remarkable progress over the past 2 decades, an estimated 263 million children, adolescents, and youth worldwide are out of school.
And to local citation, Department of Education 2021 stated that this rate will reach 4 million in the number this 2021 due to the pandemic. Apart from COVID-19, the most common reason among the youth or children not attending school are poverty, family issue, lack of interest, financial problem, and bad peer pressure, and also the bad vices. And let's proceed to the statement of the problem, which is what is the demographic profile of respondent according to sex, age, educational level, family income, how long being out of school youth.
And number 2, how is being out of school children be assessed in terms of which is poverty, family-related problem, bad peer pressure, and personal factors.
And next is how are offenses committed be described in terms. Status offense, drug offense, offense against property, offense against person.
Number 4 is it is the significant relationship on being an out of school children and their committed offenses. Number 5, what are the possible recommendation and solution to the study of an offenses committed in relation to being out of school children in Barangay Caipian, City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan.
And next is the objective of the study. This is objective of the study is the mirror of a statement of the problem. The objective of the study is to determine the offenses committed of out-of-school youth children in Barangay Caipian, City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. The researcher should be able to
Hypothesis. Nail hypothesis. HO. There is no significant relationship between the being out of school children and their committed offenses. Alternative hypothesis. HA. There is a significant relationship between the being out of school children and their committed offenses.
Next is the significance of the study. The significance of the study, who most the benefit of this study. The researcher aimed to acquire the information and knowledge regarding the selected topic from the respondent. And this out of the significant study of out of school children, parent, family, local government, Department of Education, and future researcher.
And this is scope and limitation. This study is focused to the out-of-school children in Barangay Caipian, City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. The number of respondents is limited 50 respondents. The sampling technique used in this study is purposive sampling technique to the more accurate result. The research is made to focus the offenses of out-of-school children.
The scope and limitation is the boundary and where the research did and what the number of respondent.
The research respondent will be the main source of the gathered data about the being out-of-school children in the relation to their committed offenses.
And next is the definition of terms. There are two types of definition of terms. It's a conceptual definition expressed what exactly to be a measure or observed in the study, and the second is the operational definition. It's how the researchers decide to measure the variable they use in the study. The conceptual definition it's get from the dictionary or internet, books, article, and the operational definition it's how you use the word in your study, or how to explain this word from my study.
And this, we have a chapter 2 and related literature or related study. The local is Philippine Statistic Authority of 2022. 3.53 million of about 50% of OCs belong to families whose incomes fall within the bottom of 30% of the population. Department of Education. The foreign is TW February 27 of 2020. Lack of daily nutrition meals can mean children dropping out of school or not being able to concentrate in the classroom. Lack of food has been a major driver behind 3 million children in Valenzuela dropping out of school during the economic and hunger crisis.
This is that citate from my partner. It's one of my example of related literature and related study. Next.
And chapter 3, research design. The researcher used the quantitative descriptive research design in this study. Descriptive quantitative research is non-experimental type of research whereby the variables are measured using numerical terms, although the variable under interrogation are not manipulated by the researcher.
In additional, we add that theoretical framework, which is the theory of Maslow, the physiological needed, which is the why out of school children commit offenses because they needed a lab, shelter, food, air, and etc. This is the related theory of my study, which is being out of school children in relation of offenses committed. Next.
Population and sample technique. Purposive sampling is utilized in the study with these 50 selected out of school children respondent as a per recommendation of the research advisor who the actual survey among the out of school children in Barangay Kaypian, San Jose, City of Del Monte, Bulacan. Research instrument. The research used a self-made adjust questionnaire is survey to that contain understandable question that needed to be filed out of with answer from the selected out of school children in Barangay Kaypian, City of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan.
The research instrument, we need to validate to three expert validator to be able to be validate, and we conduct 50 out of school children in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, which is Barangay Kaypian.
And the data gathering collection. Data collection is the process of gathering and measuring information on targeted variables in the established system, which then enable us to answer the relevant question and evaluation the outcomes. Research instrument. In this study, the researchers made the questionnaire and survey from where is that researcher first made a draft of questionnaires that gave viral information for the research questionnaire and composed personal information and question that needed to be answered.
And next to analysis of data. One is the percentage and frequency. The formula I use to determine the analyzing the demographic profile of the respondent in terms of sex, educational level, and how long being out of school children. And second, it's the weighted mean. The utilized of overall average response of respondent in relation to the school children in their committed offenses. Third is the chi-square. It's non-parametric test of determining the significance relationship to variable which out of school youth and their committed offenses. This is the data analysis of data. We use this formula or statistical tool to gather the correct information about our study.
Likert scale. It's a psychometric scale commonly involved in research that employs questionnaires. It is the most widely used approach to scaling responses in survey research, such that the term is often used interchangeably with rating scales, although there are other types of rating scales.
Next is ethical consideration. Consideration can be specified one of the most important part of the research dissertation by B. Fuller in this part in the missing. The following is the most important principle related to ethical consideration. As the study made us to the human participation explore of their presentation of being out of school children in relation of committed offenses in Barangay Kaipian, San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. The ethical consideration is the consideration to the human being who are part of who are the part of this study to be success. And this is all the presentation in my study. It's being out of school children in relation of committed offenses in Barangay Kaipian, San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. And thank you.